Of course, I'll give you a full traditional Yoruba origin story, the way it is told in Yoruba culture, with its beautiful mix of myth, religion, and history. Here it goes. The origin of the Yoruba people, a sacred story. Long before the world became as we know it, there was only Olodumare, the supreme god, dwelling high above in the heavens called Orun. Below was only a vast, endless expanse of water. No earth, no mountains, no rivers, no people. Olodumare decided it was time to create the world. He called forth Obatala, the Orisha, divine spirit of purity, wisdom, and creativity. Olodumare gave Obatala sacred items for the task: a golden chain, a snail shell filled with earthly sand, a five-toed chicken, a black cat, and instructions on how to shape the earth. Obatala climbed down from the heavens using the golden chain. He reached the watery world, poured the sand from the snail shell onto the surface of the water, and released the chicken. The chicken scratched and scattered the sand, spreading it out to create dry land. This first land became Ile-Ife, the land of expansion, the most sacred place of the Yoruba. Obatala settled there, bringing the black cat for companionship and order. Later, he began to mold figures from the newly made earth, human shapes, and Olodumare breathed life into them. Thus, the first humans were created. But according to another legend, while Obatala was tasked with creation, he became distracted and drunk from palm wine. Oduduwa, another powerful Orisha and prince among the divine beings, took the mission upon himself. It was Oduduwa who actually completed the founding of land at Ile-Ife. Because of this, Oduduwa is honored as the father of the Yoruba people. Oduduwa and the birth of the Yoruba nation. Oduduwa became the first ruler of Ile-Ife. From him descended kings, warriors, and sages. His children and followers spread out, founding kingdoms across the land. Oranmiyan founded the powerful Oyo Empire. Ode descendants established Ijebu, Ondo, Ketu, Benin in Edo land, and others. Each kingdom recognized Ile-Ife as the spiritual heart of their world. Thus, the Yoruba people believed they were born from the sacred earth poured by the gods, formed by Obatala, or guided by Oduduwa, and blessed by the breath of Olodumare. The role of Ifa and the Orisha. Along with their creation, the Yoruba were given deep spiritual wisdom. Olodumare sent Orunmila, the Orisha of wisdom and divination, to teach them the secrets of Ifa, the sacred system of knowledge that explains destiny, the laws of nature, and the path of human beings. The Yoruba also serve and honor many other Orisha, divine forces of nature like Sango, thunder and lightning, Ogun, iron and war, Osun, fertility and rivers, Yemoja, the mother of waters, Isu, the messenger between gods and humans. Thus, the Yoruba people were born from heaven, from the spirit of creation, from the divine earth, and filled with deep, powerful wisdom. In short, the Yoruba believed they were created when Olodumare commanded Obatala and Oduduwa to create the land and mold human beings at Ile-Ife, the first sacred city, and that they are the descendants of the divine Orisha and the rulers appointed by heaven. Would you also like me to tell you about the 16 original clans that Oduduwa sent out from Ile-Ife, the founders of all the Yoruba kingdoms? Is a very powerful part of the story. About the story of Ile-Ife, the flame of the dawn. Long ago, in the ancient and sacred city of Ile-Ife, believed to be the cradle of all creation by the Yoruba people, there lived a king unlike any other. His name was Oni-Ife, meaning the one of Ife. But to the people, he was known as Oni Orun Tutu, the king of the cool heavens. Oni-Ife was said to be born under a sky of dancing fireflies, with Orunmila, the god of wisdom, whispering omens into his ear at birth. His eyes glowed like burning coal, and it was said that he could see into the hearts of men. The elders claimed he was chosen not only by the gods, but by the earth herself. As a boy, Ile-Ife would wander into the sacred groves where no mortal dared tread and return with knowledge even the priests had forgotten. He spoke with spirits in the wind, and the rivers sang his name. When he came of age and ascended the throne, Ile-Ife was divided. Neighboring towns vied for power, and the ancient harmony of the land was cracking. But Ile-Ife ruled with a calm fierceness. His first act as king was to unite the warring chiefs, not through war, but through a test of truth. He summoned them to the great Obatala grove and sat them in a circle. In the center, he placed a single white yam. Each chief was to slice the yam and eat their piece. But before they could, Ile-Ife whispered a spell from the tongue of Orun, and the yam turned to fire in the hands of liars. Only 3 of the 12 chiefs could eat without harm. The rest fell to their knees, confessing betrayals and hidden plots. From that day, peace returned to Ife. But Ile-Ife's greatest trial came not from men, but from beyond the veil. One night, during the festival of Osun, a dark mist crept from the eastern hills. Crops withered overnight. Children fell sick with dreams they could not wake from. The priests said it was Ajogun, the demon of chaos, banished long ago by the Orisha, now returned. Ile-Ife, wrapped in his blue royal cloth and bearing the staff of light given to him by Orun, walked alone into the forest of shadows. For 7 days, he did not return. On the 8th day, a thunderclap split the sky. Rain poured like tears from Olokun, the ocean goddess, and Ile-Ife emerged, his once black hair now silver, his eyes shining brighter than ever. The mist vanished, the land healed, and with him he carried a gourd sealed with palm leaves. This, he said, is the breath of Ajogun, bound by truth. As long as we speak truth and walk in harmony, the breath shall never escape. Ile-Ife ruled for many more years. When he died, it is said he did not rot. His body turned to stone, and the stone wept water for 7 days. The people built a shrine around it, which still stands in Ile-Ife, hidden in the sacred groves. And so Ile-Ife became a legend, a king who held fire in his hands, truth in his heart, and peace in his rule. Would you like a visual of Ile-Ife or a version of the story tailored for kids, performance, or animation?